Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM21 Perfect Manager. We're on episode number 20. We are just about ready to kick off the new season. However, before we do that, an update on the Euros. Of course, the Euros on everybody's mind with it going on in real life. Semifinals now happening in game. The 2021 version was won by Portugal. So they were back-to-back champions on that one. But it is England who claim the 2024 title back in its normal time. They win 3-1 against France. That is their pivotal match, and that is the final. So France takes second. England with the Euro Championship, Harry Kane being the key player in that one. You can see along the way that they knocked out Portugal. They beat Spain and Germany, along with Austria, but that is an impressive run. Mason Greenwood and Harry Kane leading the way for England. Our new stadium is complete, even though it's a downgraded stadium. Let's see how the finances go as a result of this, because that seems to be the only possible explanation as to why we would take a smaller stadium and spend money to build a smaller stadium when we had a new but larger stadium that was in good condition. Right? Okay, we'll see how that turns out. But as we enter the new season, we do have a refreshed first 11. Not first 11, but we have a refreshed squad, first team squad. So, for one thing, we've added yet another keeper. Dwayne Martin has been added. He's not as good as Aaron O'Neill, who we saw in the last episode, but he's definitely a minor upgrade and very similar player to Hansen with slightly better attributes and has high potential, so we bring him in as well. Carl Gubbett has come up from our U18s. Alex Cooper has come up from our U18s. Gubbett was being rated as a 2.5-star guy, so we'll see if he stays put. He's kind of right on that edge in between 2 and 2.5 stars right now. So right now he has been developing rapidly. If he continues that, he'll get that 2.5 stars back almost immediately. Then we've added in one key player in Toby Holmes. Last time we had Charlie Lee at 37, slow but full of skill, good player late where everybody's kind of slowing down, and excellent set piece taker, so he will find his way into the squad relatively often and has that role of coach. He also comes in as our new captain. Toby Holmes comes in as our new vice captain. He's not skilled in that way, but it's what he wanted at the age of 31. We have the 2 veterans and a couple 24-year-olds, and then the squad is very, very young otherwise. Toby Holmes is very, very similar to Brandon Parsons in terms of skill. He's got a finishing of 10. He's got the dribbling. He's got heading, so he can finish with his head. Decent penalty taker. He's aggressive on the field. He's determined. Overall mental and physical attributes are, well, tolerable. They're not fantastic. He's not going to get any better. This is not some amazing player, but where we lacked any sort of backup behind Parsons, we now have that. We now have somebody who is pretty much on par with Parsons and can take minutes. So if Parsons is having a bad day, you can bring in Holmes off the bench and still expect goals in the way you would expect them from Parsons. So good minor changes to the squad. We've got some refreshing youth faces actually developing their way in and breaking into the squad. And then meanwhile, we took some weaker players and pushed them down into the U23s. You can see we now have a solid 2-star and 1.5-star set of U23 players. And we've eliminated almost all of the older ones. In fact, the only player over the age of 21 in the U23 squad is former right winger Lucas White, who started pretty much all of our first 2 seasons, I want to say, before getting bumped to the bench and now finally bumped to the U23s partway through last season. And he would probably be on the verge of being bumped out of the squad entirely with a little bit of development from Hansen, from Cadel, as he gets, with a lack of potential, kind of gets rendered useless. So he will be kind of seeing his way out this squad. I think Gary Wilson is another one who is not likely to actually stick around, especially now that we have a little more depth at the position. So probably going to go bid farewell to him here in the next little bit. But he is a leader. We'll see if that actually fits, because that style isn't always accurate when you start breaking down what the attributes are, what the personality is. Might be their profile, but it might not actually be what they are. You can see he's high flair, high teamwork, high work rate, high stamina. That's about it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to keep him around much longer. Well, anyway, let's get into that first game. And it's the season opener. The first 11 is the same outfield players. We've got a new man between the sticks, but otherwise it's the same outfield players. But I do like our options coming off the bench, and that is one big change, as we've added a couple of veterans who can make things happen. We've also added some youth players who could make things happen, and we added some guys very late last season in the last few games. So after we thinned that roster out a bit, we've found some more availability, or just the simple fact that we've raised the reputation. I don't know which one it was, but between those two factors, something has led to an increased availability of players, finally. Yeah, we're really struggling here in the first 10 minutes of this one as we were getting beat quite handily. We are definitely not the favorites for this game. It is a home game. Nice tackle there from Davis, and he's going to keep it in bounds. Yes, he does. And then he sets up Dymek for the counter. Now, some of my options are going to be speed options off the bench late. So if we need speed, that is one way to get after them. The others, if we need quality, we have a couple quality options. So I like the diversity and what could happen late on. And we'll see where we're struggling. Parsons, he got to that. He kept it in. Had no angle left. Did go straight across with the ball, but he hits the post. And it goes out. Suddenly, we go from being well behind and struggling in the first 10 minutes to the next 10. It started looking pretty good. Shot attempts have now gone 5-4, our advantage. Oh, nice finish. Really poor defense, though, if they've got the near man on the post. We've got nobody marking him. Thompson, that's too easy. That is way too easy. Terrible defense on that one. Somebody needed to be involved. Cotterill, Kazani, there's Parsons. Cotterill lays it out for Dymek. Nice setup there for a call. We've got the overlap on the outside. Difficult ball. We recover it after they got a piece. Couldn't properly clear. Here's Golick with free kick. There's Parsons, and it's level. First goal of the season, half hour in. A nice little battle here. Riley Low on a yellow. We'll have to watch out for that in the second half. Parsons, that is in traffic. That is lots of people around. He just went up and won that ball. All around. Good throw. Pottier puts it up. There's Dymek. Through to Parsons. Ooh. Should have been better. That should have been a brace. That was a clear opportunity. He had that far post wide open. O'Neal makes a nice save there. Good hard free kick on target. Gullet clears it out. Kazeni starts to counterattack. He's got some options. Parsons, he finds him through. He's got some options. Far post, tries to flash it across goal. Defense gets a piece. Too many bodies to pass on that one. Riley Low. And that's the end of the highlight. 8-6 now on the shot attempts. XG is definitely favoring us. Possession is 64%. They might have had all the early highlights, but we have really picked up pace since that time. Coppin is struggling in this one. Riley Low is struggling. Everybody else is doing okay. Pizzani lays it off for Fairclaw. Fairclaw with the cross. Coppin with the goal. Coppin might have been struggling in the first half, but he is not struggling 1 minute into the second half. The halftime talk did the trick. Excellent ball there. Excellent ball from Fairclaw. Fairclaw. Nice bend to that one. Lays it out in front. Coppin reacts first. Defender had the position and just reacted too slowly. Coppin times his run perfectly. Gets right on the other down. And it's 2-1. Can we open the season with a win? Now, in terms of expectations, as Kazeni goes quite close on that one. You need to have a little bit of the outside of the laces to get some reverse bend on that. as he swiped across with the right. If he could have gotten that, that would have been in. Hits it straight, hits it smooth, went out. 68 minutes, just about time to start slowing things down and just about time to see what we can do. Do we need speed or do we need skill? Whew, tricky option. Now, everybody's positive, so we're good there. We do have a couple yellow cards. Riley Lowe is still struggling a bit. Maybe that's where we begin. Do I have a left back option anymore? I do. Harville. Harville's going to come in. There you go. Let's go ahead and mark this guy. Let's always press this guy. And we'll start with that. Coppin lays it off for Cotterill. Cotterill's got some space. Beautiful shot. Keeper pushes it off the bar. Ooh, Davis. Yellow? Okay. Not much in that, but okay. That's fine. 13-7 on the shots. We're really starting to control this game here in the second half, but 3 yellow cards in the last 6 minutes for us. The ref is going crazy. I mean, he had 2 yellow cards in the first 15 minutes of the match and has already shown 6. 5 to us. Yes, let's go ahead and stay on feet, which means that we're going to have to go defensive and slow things up. Yes, we can work the ball into the box. Let's start a lot of time wasting. All right, we'll do the next sub here as soon as the changes go in effect. There we go. And let's see, what do we want to do for this one? Kazeni is probably, he's an attacking option. Let's bring in somebody who's going to be a little... Do we want to bring in the young gun Wadham, or do we want to bring in the old guard who is going to be slow, but is going to be smart out there? The free kicks. I can't look past the free kicks. Let's go ahead and edit the positioning, though. We don't want him in an attacking position. We want Charlie Lee. No. I didn't want to swap. I wanted him in the middle. There it is. Drop deeper. Charlie Lee, we want you playing ball-winning midfielder on defend. Sweet. Free kick. Coppin. I'm guessing we do not have Charlie Lee on the field yet because he should be taking that. Dymek, who is standing near post, steps away, gets the free header, and misses wildly. In that kind of range, that's tap in territory. Oh, off the post. Oh, we are so lucky there. So lucky. Crawford. Lee. Fairclaw. Back to Lee. Now Parsons. He's got Coppin on the overlap into the corner. Earns the corner kick. That's going to waste some time here as we go into 90 plus. We're just about. There's Lee taking free kicks now. Parsons with the header. Easy one there. That would have missed if Lombard hadn't picked it up. Oh, no. Oh, what a terrible play. We had the position and then we ran away from it thinking the keeper was going to come out and do the clearance. I don't know what that was all about. That was quite horrendous. Oh, and there's the leveler in stoppage. Go back to positive. I don't see us getting 3 points, though. Not at this point in time. Really poor defense. Left wide open. Here's a nice cross there. 2-2. No reason to believe that we'll struggle and give up another, but that was a bad giveaway. Let's end the time wasting. Let's move our line back up. Oh, game, why are you lagging? No reason for that. You just didn't make my changes, did you? Oh, he's through. Oh, how is that in? No! Are you kidding me? What a terrible way to start the season. In control, up 2-1. And in a minute, 2 bad defensive errors, 1 bad giveaway, and they score 2. That ball did not look at all like it had enough bend on it to stay. Dymek. Oh, he's got 3 teammates with 1 defender playing everybody onside. He's got 3 teammates right there. Any one of them has a free chance on goal, and he lays it off. Parsons tripped. Oh, no call. Wow, Parsons was through, and he gets tripped. Cotterill plays it out, and that's it. Yowzer. Not the start we were hoping for at all. We threw the water bottle on that one. Deservedly so, even though they were demotivated by that one. But to go 2-1 and in stoppage time give up 2 goals to lose, horrendous play there. Huge changes to the lineup today, and we jump quite a ways into the season. We've now played 9 matches, and things were ugly. We had such a good start until literally stoppage time to open our season, and then we go on to lose 2 straight goals there in the final waning minutes. But then we lose 6 straight to open the season, finally getting a draw in the 7th match and getting our first win of the year in our 9th match. We have 5 points right now. 5 points. That's it. So it's been a big struggle. We've had 2 draws, so it wasn't all losses. I guess there was 2 draws in those first 6 matches, but that was it. Ooh, Wadham brought down. Now, big changes to the lineup today. Wadham in because Dymek is injured. Charlie Lee gets the start today, and he's alongside, as we've totally swapped out the central mid today, he's alongside Davis. Now, the reason why Davis is in center mid today, well, my hand's been kind of forced, right? We have a team that is downcast, a team that's not feeling good. It's almost halftime, by the way. And part of that is down to Sam Haynes. Now, Sam Haynes is the end of my bench, but on paper, he's supposed to be a first-team player. So he's supposed to be getting minutes, and, well, he hasn't been happy that he's not getting them, and he's an influential guy. And so he's influenced some of his teammates, and his teammates are all saying that he needs time. Wow, there's been, no highlights for a reason. There's been no action in this first half. We do have a slight edge on possession, but it's been an incredibly quiet first half. Let's see if something can happen. I definitely think, yes, the room for improvement is the way to go in this one. Haynes might not stay in the lineup much longer. We might swap this out, but he got his start. He's gotten a half, and he's not done anything with it. Now down to a 6.3 rating. Big mistake there, and that costs us a goal, and I do think that part of that has got to be on Haynes, as he is the one who is marking the man, or not marking the man, as he runs right past him. Yes, that is on Sam Haynes. Let's go ahead and make the change. He had his chance, and he totally blew it, and he's on a yellow. He's unsure of himself. I mean, you wanted time. We gave you time. And what do you do with it? Absolutely nothing. In fact, he directly cost us the tying goal. Charlie, right on the edge, and that's in the back of the net. His 3rd goal of the season. Now, our first win that just came was Charlie Lee, in the same fashion as he has done here. Direct free kick, winning goal, and a 1-0 victory. So Charlie Lee is starting to shine through set pieces. We may need to keep him on the pitch a bit more often than you would think. He might not be there in every way, but he is there in one key way that at this level is showing its worth. Wadham's going to recover this. He's going to get another chance. He's got no teammates up there, but he's going to cut back, and he finds Parsons. Parsons should have done better. What a play by Wadham to create that opening. There's another free kick in a dangerous position. Charlie Lee's going to step up to this one. In the box, he goes for the far post teammate. Keeper's going to get there first, though. It was a good ball. And we lead 2-1. Here's Wadham again in the edge. Can't get that one. By the way, we're also getting some rapid development from our center back. There's a through ball from Wadham to Parsons, and it's 3-1. Coppin having a very quiet day. I think we could use some speed out here. Let's bring in Jamie Nicholson. Wadham and his speed. It's some nifty work with his feet. Has dominated play in this game. This is only his second start. So the assistant coach, the AI, choosing our new man every other match, and he's been really poor. He's only had a goal or two. Whoa, dangerous one there. Nice save from O'Neill. Lucky that the header was just next to his ankles, but a great job falling on that ball. Terrible tackle there. 83rd minute. Let's go defensive. Let's start some time wasting, but not massive. Keep our play style the same. Riley Lowe. Just make sure we get some bodies behind the ball is all. Riley Lowe. Ooh, nice ball across to Wadham. Nearly gets through, but they're going to hit us on the counterattack pretty hard here. Just like that, they're back in. Okay, Lee, super tired. Let's go ahead and bring in Siri. O'Neill could have done better in that one, but difficult to make a stop there. Nicholson finds Parsons. There's Riley Lowe on the overlap. Lays it off, though. He had room in the corner to go. Nicholson, he recovers after a mistake. Cotterill, Parsons lays it off for Wadham, and there is your game winner. It's 4-2. That has got to be enough now. Excellent combination between those two. Wadham might be finding himself in the lineup a lot more often if he plays like that regularly. Great recognition from Parsons, though. Little back heel / inside of foot. I think that's kind of in between, right? Looking at where the foot is. That's partial back heel, partial inside. Kind of that rounded edge. Nice ball. Into stoppage time. Let's go ahead and increase the time wasting. But we're going to keep playing high. Wadham holds up the ball well. Now Davis lays it off for Siri. Gazzetti keeping the ball away very well from the defense right now. Parsons. Ooh. Very close. Very close on that one. Okay, Crawford is tired. Golick is tired. Crawford is struggling. Let's go ahead and make our final sub. Because there is a certain... Ooh, do I not have... Have I already used 3? 1. 2. There's your 3rd. Both center mids. There you go. That's enough. We get 3 points. Very quiet first half, but a very exciting second half. We play very well and win 4-2. It's only 10 played, but that is enough to get us off the bottom and out of the relegation zone. Just 8 points, though. But you can see we're just a single win away from 12th, and that's where I think we need to be settling into. We'll see if the team starts playing better, or if I'm really going to be forced into doing team selection or forcing the assistant manager to select the team that I select, because clearly in just 2 games we should have won the first but lost it in the waning moments, and we clearly won this second, and through the assistant manager and his 8 matches they've had a single very close victory and a couple barely draws and have been dominated in all 8 matches. The opponent was significantly better. In terms of XG, we were ahead in both of these first 2 matches. So I might need to start hand-holding our assistant manager a little bit more, force him to select the team every other match or something, so that we still get an opportunity to kind of mix it up, but he's going to make the selections that I make because his evaluation of players is not the same as my evaluation of players, and we have definitely not been selecting the same sides. There was wholesale changes from the first match to those next 8 to then again my selections. But of course, this was not the normal squad that I would select either. But it does appear that Charlie Lee is somebody I need to get in the side a bit more often. That skill is something this team is desperate for. All right, folks, that is going to do it for this one, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.